Let's slide on in to the Lapsus Os from noise engineering. If you're a modular synth performer, or if you're considering performing live, this module is going to come in real handy. Let's say you want to change several CV parameters on several modules at the same time, on the fly. It's nearly impossible. You simply run out of hands to do it all at once. That's where the Lapsus Os comes in. The LO allows you to attenuate, attenuvert, or offset up to 4 channels at the same time, all within reach of a single hand. Think of it as a CV remote control. And with each channel having 2 outputs, you can send the same signal to 2 different places without having to use a buffered mulch. Okay, let's run through the panel. Each of the sliders have LEDs that indicate how much CV is passing through. With no input, each channel is normaled to a 5-volt offset. In uni mode, the LED is off at the bottom, fully attenuated. As you slide the fader up, the LED gets brighter as the signal strength increases. In bi mode, the LED is off in the middle, so you can increase the signal positively by sliding up, or invert the signal and increase the strength negatively by sliding down. Let's hear the difference between the 2 modes, with the output going into the bash input on the Manis Iteritas. Here's uni mode. And in bi mode, you'll hear the signal strength increase as I slide to the upper half and decrease as I slide to the lower half. Each channel has offset inputs, indicated by the plus, and attenuating or attenuverting inputs, indicated by the X. Let's hear an example of what the plus and X inputs do. We'll first start in uni mode on channel 1, with the output going to the envelope on the Manis Iteritas. Here's what that sounds like with no inputs. Let's add an envelope from the AD-LFO to the X input. As I slide up, you'll start hearing that envelope affect the overall signal. Now, I'll add a slow square LFO to the plus input. The signals are summed together after the fader, so we're attenuating the first envelope, offsetting the second, and then adding those 2 signals together, all from one fader. As I slide up, you'll hear how both the plus and the X inputs affect the overall signal. Finally, each channel has 2 identical outputs. Looking at channel 3 in this example, one output is going to the time mod on the Ataraxic Iteritas, and the second output is going to the frequency input on the Wasp Filter. And hearing them both together, it's easy to control the same CV on 2 different modules with a single fader. Oh, one last thing. If you prefer to mount the LO in the opposite direction, just toggle the 4 switches on the back. That reverses the slider LEDs so they're oriented properly. That's it for the Lapsus Os. With one hand, you can remotely control 4, well, technically 8, CV outputs in one place. In this little jam, I'm using 6 CV outputs, 2 for the Manis Iteritas, 2 for the Ataraxic Iteritas, 1 for the Wasp Filter, and 1 for the 2HP VCA. I'm Patrick O'Brien, and thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to this channel to get the latest info from noise engineering.